great morning. It is Saturday, February 23rd. So what do we have today? Okay. We have the card of starting Deliverance. Okay. You're out in the storm. Things are crazy. So if you want relief, you need a fresh approach. If you want liberation from obstruction, you want to find a solution. Let's see what those solutions are. What do you need to do to get some release, get some relief, to garner a fresh approach? Okay. Well, first of all, you have to have gratitude. You start out with gratitude. And this is something I tell people, do a gratitude journal. If you're a depressed person, you have to find at least 3 things a day that you're grateful for. Okay, so start a gratitude journal. So what else do you need to do to get relief, to find a fresh approach, to get liberation from obstruction? Have gratitude, have compassion, okay? Whether it's compassion for yourself, compassion for someone else, compassion for a situation at hand, find some compassion. Don't always be so hardcore, judgmental on everything. Find the compassion in there somewhere. You have to also be like the salamander. I like the name, salamander. And be mindful. Okay? Mindfulness is one of the first things I teach on the path. Be aware of what's going on. Be realistic in your awareness. Be mindful of the moment rather than knee-jerk into some fantasy mode or some override. Instead of jumping to that, again, bring yourself back to the moment exactly as what's happening. Okay, be mindful. Okay, and last but not least, it takes patience. Okay, people want everything in this second, but everything has its timing. Okay, so we have to be patient if we're going to be delivered out of a situation and to have things, they have to have the natural time to shift. Okay, so give it time. Have some patience. Okay. Be mindful. Have compassion. I like the compassion. She's much more cosmic there. She's, a little bit of light is coming, okay? A little cosmic. Have gratitude. And in that way, you can gain release, relief, a fresh approach, and liberation from obstructions and finding a solution. Okay? So there we have it for the cards of the morning. Always a good thing to, again, look at compassion. And compassion is one thing that can release you from trauma. How does that work? Okay. Well, if you're in the mode of trauma, then you want to be the blame game, the poor me game, and the blame game. Okay? Poor me, this person did this to me, and, I hate them, and they're, and you go through all that drama. Okay? but if you see that these people, that are doing these erroneous things are living in basically a hell realm, because how can you do these things to someone else and be in a good frame of mind? They're obviously not in a good frame of mind. They're obviously off balance. They are being driven by inner demons, whatever it is, okay, and don't have a handle on their own life. They're being driven to perpetrate these heinous things on others. So you have compassion and say, I can get out of this, but they're driven to continue to live in this hell realm that they're living in, okay? So when you develop that compassion and you see that, it can start to release, okay? You see that they are in their own karma, basically. They're in a hell realm. And it's not going to be easy for them to get out of it, okay? So when you can see that, then you can say, this was an event or events that happened, that time is past, it's no longer happening, okay? Or if it's still happening, remove yourself from there, get yourself out of there, okay? And then see it as an event in time, okay? And you have a chance to move forward. You don't have to take that on. You don't have to continue to relive it, replay it, continue to feed it, continue to give it life. Because the more you focus on it, the more you feed that narrative, that story, the bigger it grows, and the more all-consuming it becomes. But if you can develop that compassion and you see that the other person who's done these things is living in a hell realm, okay, that really they're not getting out of anything. They are leading themselves down a path of destruction in the end, okay? And they are not happy people. They are driven by erroneous fears and dramas and just whatever it is that's going on with them. Again, you can say, I can get out of this. I don't have to relive that. I don't have to continue to take that on. I don't have to continue to play the blame game and the poor me. I'm here, I'm fine now, nothing more is happening, and the only one at that point, when you look at it, that is torturing you is you yourself. Okay, the event happened, it's finished, okay, but you keep reliving it, so who is traumatizing you at this point is only your own drama, okay? Your soap opera that you've taken on. And keep reliving and keep feeding and keep, again, buying into the narrative. So you can let go of that narrative if you sit and look at it in a constructive way. Okay, it is possible to release that and be delivered out of that trauma be delivered out of that trauma by being mindful of what took place, having compassion, having gratitude that you can see your way through and you can let go of it. And again, it takes patience, okay? It takes patience. So I'm going to leave this here for today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. And if there's a reading you want to see, let me know, and I'll see you online. Aho!